Appa sighs. In religious matters only. He will arrange your adoption by a Devadasi who is childless and has no daughter to whom she can pass on the tradition. She and your dance master will teach you all you need to know. Would I live here, then, and visit my teacher? It will be the other way around. But Ganesh needs me. He will have a new mother since I am to marry. My lashes are not strong enough to catch the runaway tear. Appa holds out his arms and I go to him. You shall be a most auspicious woman, my child. You will dance the sacred rituals in the temple. You will be honored with gifts of gold and cattle and land. None but a Devadasi can walk about in the village. You will be able to visit us here at any time. You will not marry any mortal man, so you will never be a widow. You, my dear Saraswati, shall marry God. He pushes me back so I am at arm's length and he can look at me. I have long thought that this is right for you, my child. Your favor in prayer and in dance will be honored in this ancient tradition. I believe you were born to be dedicated. I nod my head. Can it be true, Appa? But if it means I must leave you and little brother and all the things that were Amma's, I do not want this honor. Amma would be so happy for you. She would bless you in this. As a Devadasi, you will not only be serving God, but you will serve your family. The abundance you receive will support your brother's education more easily than the thousands of beedies you have been rolling. And you will be able to support your Appa in his old age. How is this possible? Appa looks into my eyes and then away. He squeezes my hand. These are the things you will be taught, he says. Wendy shudders as she takes off her reading glasses. This honor she's been offered, this opportunity to be educated, is she being trafficked? Absurd how protective she feels about this little girl when she hadn't been able to protect her own daughter. She remembers when she was ferocious about protecting Becky, the time before she wasn't. Becky must have been in first grade then. She stood barefoot in her blue plaid nightgown, choosing her clothes, imagining how Cal might see her when she heard a sound that brought her running down the stairs to the front window. What she saw was the yellow school bus, huffing exhaust like a felled elephant, lodged at an angle between the telephone pole and the Steins' front gate, and scattered, like multicolored marbles in the snow, the neighborhood kids, in their blue down vests and hooded red parkas and purple ski caps. She bolted through the door. There was her neighbor's gray Volvo station wagon stopped behind the bus. That was her neighbor, Gregory Stein, leaning over a small form. Blue and red and silver. Oh my God. Had Becky worn her Patriot scarf this morning? Could that be her? No. Please, God, no. I'll never paint again. Don't let it be her. As she ran through the slush of week-old snow that covered their adjoining lawns, she saw Gregory. What? Lifting? Oh God. Yes. Becky. Out of the snowbank lining the driveway. Or was she getting up on her own? Becky brushed the snow off her stadium coat and swatted at her scarf. Hi, Mommy! Thank God. Wendy pulled her daughter to her. Over Becky's head, she watched the other children scrambling out of the snow, laughing, pushing each other through the gaping door of the bus as the burly driver shoved through them onto the driveway. Going too fast, Gregory said. Lucky you didn't hit anything. Or anyone, Wendy added. She thought of the potential target of children who regularly waited at the curb in front of Stein's driveway. Black ice. The driver checked his distance from the pole, gauging his backup maneuvers. His white navel, framed in black hair, was visible between his blue t-shirt and jeans.